Yeah, I thought our offense did a great job tonight. It's usually a pretty stingy Tech defense, and we were able to control the line of scrimmage, both on the run and the pass game. We had a lot of different guys impact, catching the ball from Bart, and obviously says a lot about Bart Williams' career that he's the all-time leader in terms of touchdown passes, and he had 5 again tonight, so he's getting up there with that. Defensively, we stopped the run really effectively. Was frustrating at times with some of their protections and things that we weren't able to get a few more sacks on the quarterback. But I'll give Will Ark, their quarterback, a ton of credit. Just kind of took a lot of shots and kept plugging away. So good, kudos to Tech. They kept battling, kept fighting. Some things we got to clean up on special teams. That was probably the worst of the 3 phases tonight.
You mentioned Will Ark. I mean, he had a couple of plays where he just extended, found a way to find a guy down the field. You knew he was going to be one of the toughest passers you faced this year. How do you think your secondary lived up to the test?
I think there was times we were in decent position, but other times, we've definitely got to work on when the quarterback leaves the pocket and he's scrambling. We're not. I don't know. I'll have to watch the tape. I didn't feel like we were moving our coverage with the scramble, and he got outside the pocket and hurt us probably in the first half. Most doing that, not in the pocket. And he took a lot of shots. I mean, we hit him several times. He kept bouncing up and just kind of kept playing. So the kid, really tough competitive deal. And this was we knew heading into this game, you and I talked about this was going to be the first quarterback that could do it. So a little bit of different change of pace, and I think we adjusted okay at times, but we can probably play a little bit better too as a unit on defense.
Obviously, the headline is Bart Williams becoming the all-time leading passing touchdown thrower in school history. I want to ask you about the team celebration afterwards on the field. To see the guys rally around Bart the way that they did, what does that mean to you in this program?
That means a lot. I think you see a lot right now with Grand Valley football. When somebody scores, they don't single themselves out, and a lot of their teammates come to them too. And so it's definitely a unit thing. We gave him the game ball in the locker room after, and he'd be the first to tell you that probably the reason he got the record was a lot of people around him, and that just shows kind of his humility and kind of where our team's at. So this is a team that's playing as a team right now. We've got a lot of guys stepping up and chipping in and everything, and there's some stuff we got to clean up, but we're playing together, and we're not turning the ball over, and we're playing really good Grand Valley football. And when you have a quarterback that embodies that certainly helps me as a coach.
To go from a 6th-year quarterback to a 2nd-year running back as a redshirt freshman, Jack Preventer seems to get more and more roles in this offense each week. What did you like about him this week?
Jack's so good because he can do a lot of things. He's kind of a Swiss Army knife. He can catch the ball out of the backfield. He can run the ball on the edge. He can run the ball up inside. Again, I think he had another touchdown run where he broke several tackles inside, yet you can empty him out and he can catch screen passes. So really, really good football player. I think him and Shantez are a really good 1-2 punch, and we've had some packages where we're both in at the same time. I thought our bubble screens with both those guys in and motion them out can continue to keep people off balance. So it's important that we continue to, try to find ways to get those guys the ball, and it's not just you hand it to them. I think like we talked about, he had some check downs. You saw some bubble screens, those guys, different ways to try to get them the ball, and I think that's going to be really critical for our success.
Congratulations on the win, Coach.
All right, thank you.